Welcome back. We're live. We're live and we're alive. How's everything? First things first. Does the audio sound fine? Everything good? No crackle when I speak? It's very important. Very important. Yes. Very good. Good. Because when I last updated OBS to what is now version 32 point something, there was little crackles every time I spoke. We're now on 32.0.4, so I believe whatever problem that was has been fixed. So I guess we're fine. Welcome back. How are we? How have we been? It's been a long time. Got some catching up to do, don't we? Hello, folk, big fan. Muted? Nice try. Nice try. After that, though, normal Monday, you know, normal admin stuff. There is the winter mod. We are using the winter mod, and I have a few things to show with that as well. Some funny things. You've done it. Well, you're back on now. Behave yourself, though. If you just returned from a ban, then yeah, be careful. Here in Sweden, IRL, back to grinding ETS2. Very good, very good. We shall also resume that, because I haven't done any of the jobs over the break. I want to do them on stream, so I wasn't doing any of them during the break. So we still have Nordic to do, we still have Christmas to do, and then I still have Louisiana to start. Busy January, because I think one of them finishes mid-January-ish. Oh, Melody, have a flower. See you too. Welcome back for your 4th month. I appreciate that. On the way to your next badge. There's no badge for each month. That would be too many badges. Unless they did a badge up to a year, then it was every half a year. I don't know. Hello, Rix. Where's the rose emote? The emote? Well, I mean, I don't have the TikTok flower out. I just need to wait for that chat to sync. But I hope you've been well. Did you get what you asked for? If you did ask for anything for Christmas. If you didn't, that's fine. I don't usually do that. I'm fine. For me, it's just a normal, not too different from normal weekly festivities. It's totally fine. Some may say it's boring. Good, because it is, and that's fine. Stephen, I'm doing well. How you doing? Churcher, welcome in. Our friend is working all week. It is busy over this period, isn't it? Gotta feel sympathetic for the people that worked over Christmas, especially Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, especially in hospitality of any sort, customer service. Busy. 52 months, Felix. Welcome back. The WHO, the World Health Organization, yes. Hello, Risto. Let's start that train. Well, you did it. You were the one that did it. There's going to be a handful of other people that will be resubbing, so participate if you want. Go for it. The next one will start it. You want your purple train? Well, no, but then you wouldn't be the conductor because your event didn't trigger it, did it? The next person's would be. I think that's how it works. I don't know. 26 more people, hopefully. Well, we've passed 6 million IDs now. We're long over that, I think. The IRL police, yes. Arresting, I guarantee you someone that's dressed as Santa probably got arrested at some point. Or by the questioned, maybe, or something like that. It's beautiful. You've an Ulu. Ulu is nice. I don't know how to say most of the town names, and I will continue to not pronounce them properly. Impact driver. So it works. What does that mean? Have you got a full rig where if you hit something, you get like motion in your chair? That is a good way to learn what your actions do. You don't see chat. You can only see all of them combined. Actually, on this scene, on the TikTok scene, there is no chat, I think. If there is, it's below. I don't know. It's a drill. Oh, you lose purple and get a gold one. Oh. At least it syncs now. Hello, you. Gonna be Sim 1, Sim 2. Sim 2 has a few, actually. Oh, it's a type of drill. Oh. I was thinking of an impact thing, and I was looking at, because when people have rigs, full, what's his name? There's a creator that was featured on SES recently, where he has this full rig room, and he's got motion things under the chair as well. That's what made me think of that. Hello, Milo, big fan. Got your watch. Very nice. When you get down, a chair explodes. Yes. It just all falls over. The entire rig falls over. And then as a lesson for yourself, you have to pick it all back up again. And it's very heavy. MotoGP. Let me have a look. Texas. Oh, that looks quite nice. With the black rim around it. But most of it's still silver. There's different variations, so. They were the 40 stream streak. Big fan. Hope you've been well. Stephen as well, the 5. There's going to be a lot of things coming back in as people, you know. But a headset that kills you in real life. I have heard of the concept of that, I think. How does it do that, though? Does it shock you? Or does it, like, stab your eyes or something because it's in front of your eyes? I don't want to try that out. What a 8K, damn. Hello, Dragon, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You bought yourself a new watch. That's probably what I would, not specifically the watch, but like if I don't know what I would want by asking someone else for that item, I would say, if I want something, I will buy it when I want to buy it. When I want it. That kind of thing. Which may not be over Christmas. It may be whenever. Little break was nice. I was still working on videos, though, from time to time, and playing a few games. Which sounds lovely to me, actually. So if you enjoyed yourselves, that's good. We will resume. I know that this year lapses over New Year's, but it's fine. I'm not going to stream up to New Year's and then we celebrate with fireworks. No, we're not doing that. For the NFC. Oh. In the watch? So to track where it is. The TFM shed no air freshener. Very specific. How you doing? Welcome in. Bowers, thank you for the follow. Bowers. Angry Scotsman 15. 100. 32 monitors too big. No, that seems to be becoming more and more normal now. If it is a monitor and not a TV, if you use a TV as a monitor, I wouldn't use it as your main monitor, maybe as your spare. Because the refresh and the reaction time is not as good. 32 is pretty good. 34 ultra wide. Well, if they already have, are you asking that after you've acquired one, or are you thinking of getting one? Because people ask questions after they've got a product to confirm if it was a good idea or not. Mr. Marsh, welcome in. Hello, Coral, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Mine are whatever the standard normal for 1080p is. 27 inch? 24? I don't know what they are. I had 1440p at some point. Didn't utilize it to its full capability, so I went back down. 27 is fine. The other thing is, if I go out too far, camera's right there next to where the edge of the monitor is, and if I go even further than that, the speakers. This desk is a bit too, you know, but it works. It's fine. Mr. Wolf, thank you for the rose. Slick, welcome in. Krew, welcome in. Yeah, 1080. 1080 gaming is fine, because I'm streaming at 1080, and I play the games, therefore, at 1080 as well, so why change it? Pinot on Moonlight. I haven't heard of that VTC. Maybe I've seen a member. What colours do they use? 1030p? No. That's strange. Thank you for the follow as well. And Matthews. 432 people. Right, we're going to be starting on Sim 2, because there are some Sim 2 reports. And if anyone wonders about how to do, if we see Winterland stuff, if we see Winter mod stuff, I have two tutorials. Two tutorials on how to set those up. Specifically on TikTok, because TikTok chat likes to wonder how to do things. They ask a lot of questions. 27 to 34, specifically on ETS2. Now you want 49, the big Samsung one that goes all the way around. If you have a full rig, you could do that. Got your McLaren F1? Ah, that's good. Have you found a suitable shelf to put it in? What you also need is one of those plastic box cases to put it in, like a showcase case, so it doesn't get dusty. Unless you already have one of those. That's what I would use. You like me? I'm glad. I appreciate that. I don't know how much they cost or where you get them from, but it's a good showcase for it. You can have a little plinth for it as well, so it sort of stands up. Santa bought you a GT Omega Lite. Ooh, Santa's very thoughtful for you, eh? Why didn't he get everyone one of those? It's not very equal of him, is it? Maybe you can't buy 8 billion of them. It's too many. Our teacher yelled at you for not being able to recreate the Mona Lisa. Well, you can't really perfectly recreate it because there is only one. Even the duplicates that they keep, I don't think that looks exactly the same, does it? Maybe slightly different. 45 stream streak. Hello, Kayla. Welcome in. Don't allow mods on trucks. It would have to be supported on the server, and then everyone else would have to have that mod as well. That's why I don't think we do that. Quite a lot of file size. And then how would you decide what mods to use in the first place? How would that work? Is it actually Andy's birthday? Andy says it's his birthday every few months, every few weeks. I don't know when your actual birthday is. But you say that a lot. On the memberships. Oh. Didn't think about back to January. It depends on when the weeks overlap. Like if New Year's was over the weekend, then yeah, I'd be back whenever the first Monday was. Doesn't matter really. I just took a nice little week block. Pro mods? Not often, no. 2.80 is now out, and I do not have that, so no. I will not be on Pro mods today. Or Wednesday. Or maybe next Monday. So, 33 mods. What you could do if you do specifically want to split between single player and multiplayer, use a different profile. You just have to do that. Because if you go between having mods and not having mods, it might break. You've got Bodmin, I hear. Is it good? It's where you live. Or well, I should hope it's good then. $50 to 60 FPS in first person. What's the graphics card on it? Cornwall, which I'm assuming is where Bodmin is. Bodmin Moor, right? I've heard of that. Bodmin. A town in England. Well, of course it is. Open in maps. Where exactly? Down there. Zoom out a bit. Zoom out a bit. Oh, it is really down there, yeah. Near Newquay. And west of Plymouth. Ah, okay. So now that's the furthest over you can go then. Unless you can go to Penzance and such in, I don't know, 30 minutes? Not quite down the road, but nearly there, nearly there. Truro and things like that. Not Turo, Truro. Anyone on Sim 2? People are on Sim 2. I am on Sim 2 because I'm going to be doing some reports there first. You did an escape room. Did you escape in time? There's usually a time limit. How well did you do? I'm really glad you enjoyed that. That was nice. Make good use of limited time you have with others. Did I find you? No. When you can do reports? In a minute. We are just recapping after not seeing everyone for, you know. Do you not want to recap with your fellow community members after a week or so? 5 minutes left. Who was the brains? The one that figured the most out? There's always one. There's like the brains, the one that kind of helps them out, and then there's a dumb one. Usually. If it's 3. You want to check out your truck? You can take a picture of your truck and put it in the server if you want to. Right, I think we're ready. In-game, if I look down, in Calais, just looking down, because I've started at night time, I will change it to daytime in a moment. Don't you think it swung one way? Oh, you're an actual good team then. That's pretty good. Ismail, welcome in. We have Christmas decorations, because along with the winter mod, they've put decorations in some of the main cities. I haven't fully seen these yet. So presents, trees, lots of lights, dangling lights and such. This looks very nice. Again, it's Sim 2, so that's why it's empty. This is every year, this strange texture. Doesn't line up with anything, but that's fine. The reason I started at night is because when I switch time and you get a bit of a flashbang, it's worse. It's worse. Just here in Duisburg. I don't know. But surely they're in, Brussels and such. How worse? Well, it's going from night to day, but it's also white everywhere. I wonder if they've updated several prefabs, so it doesn't matter where this prefab is, it will have these lights. Possibly. Garage doesn't have any. Service has some. That's quite nice. And presents in the corner. Then if you go back to Calais and look at the same service, because it is the same service, right? There we are, same again. Oh, there's no presents there, though. Maybe it's random. In whatsoever, this is Sim 2, and I'm doing well. How you doing? Flashbang in the snow is the worst? Yeah. Yeah. Right, ready? I want to change it to 6 or 7 in the morning. I said the two numbers, didn't I? Gonna end the stream already. Let me go 8 in the morning. 10 in the morning. Oh, there we go. It's because it's brighter ground. I forgot that we have winter timescale, so everything has to be later. 10 in the morning and the sun still hasn't fully risen yet. Hello, useless. Sir Mosh, yes I am. How you doing? My eyes. My leg. So there's going to be nothing to find around here. Not too much going on. I, for the winter mod, have the one where it cleans the roads, so I still do want to see lanes on the road. Apart from that, everything except physics. Longer daylight hours? I don't know. I don't think I did, because I wasn't sure if that was supported or not. But it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. I set it to daytime when I'm doing this kind of stuff anyway. We have 37 reports. Who's the owner of TMP? Technically, the main developers are now the owners. Because they're the ones that control everything. Unless you know, you have founders, project management, I guess you could say, the leaders. There isn't really one owner, so to speak. One of the co-founders is currently the lead dev, Mr. ID number 2. ID number 1 is no longer in the team. So technically you could say they are the owner. Do you drive on the roads as admin? Not often as admin, but I do drive on driving days, which we'll do some more tomorrow, because I still have some events to do in between. So, alright. Thank you for the follow, Big Fit. First one, post-Christmas. Let's see. Some mods are delusional. What am I meant to do with that statement? So many people come in the stream and they say, oh, the mods are terrible, mods do this, and you pile all of the mods in one. Firstly, what am I supposed to do about that? I'm not management. I'm just one of them. Is that a scare tactic to make me learn? Could be. We also have yellow snow, pink rooftops, and a speed limit of 150. Keep that in mind. ID 1, I'm ID 5. So it's close. Be rare for you to even find anyone. Wrong way, by the way. Please don't tell me these are going to be weird. Or unless they go this way. No. Is that funny? There's another pink roof over there with the background. Why? Are you trying to be funny? You know what I was watching a lot of content-wise? You'll hear me go into that accent a lot. The Stanley Parable. If anyone has played that game, I've been watching so many gameplay things of it because I was curious and it came back to mind. And hearing the narrator so many times, it's a good accent. And because in the past people have said I sound like the guy. That's an insult to him. Because, yeah, I get it, but not quite. Doesn't exactly sound like that. Overtaking a stationary vehicle bannable? No. Depends on how you do it. If it's in the road, if someone is blocking in the road and you're overtaking, but your overtake requires you to endanger the oncoming traffic, then that could be a bad idea. First report, first ban. That's impressive for, it's going to be for the triple, isn't it? That's impressive. That's not bad editing, though. Is this the same one we saw? I think this is the... yeah, the W something something plate. But I'm the narrator instead? The amount of words he says, because even in the scenarios where you leave him ramble a little bit more, there's a lot of things he talks about. It's really good. But now that I've watched all of those, I've seen so many possible endings for it, I can't play through it now, because I know what happens. It'd be fun to see other people play through it. But I can't do that now. So, how do you get triple trailer? Triple trailers, the easiest way is on the Steam Workshop. Search up triple trailer. I don't think they have collision, no. But then again, they're off to the side. Why would you be hitting them? Why would you be doing that? This shouldn't be doing that. You play American Truck Sim? Yes. Last time I played it, though, was soon after... No, not soon after, actually. For the early access of Louisiana, which was the beginning of this month. At some point, I'll be playing it again to do the actual event in that DLC. But not yet. Man of Two Swords. Took a picture with some of them, I assume. And one in Berlin. I've never been to that one either. I don't think I've ever been to any Man of Two Swords. It doesn't really interest me. Just the statues of the celebrities. You take a picture and be like, yeah, it's not the real one, but hey, it's a picture. There's a funny one, the one that in Top Gear they went to, where it had some goofy characters. That would be a funny one to go to. This is reckless. Okay. Yeah, that one would be a one to visit. Why is it so silent? Because it's Sim 2, and there's not much going on anywhere in Sim 2. Sadly. Triple Train trailer. Don't get the Triple Train trailer, because that's where people edit to make that combination work. And that combination is not allowed anyway. Yeah, they're waxworks, yes. Is that your ID number? Is that your phone number? That not be your phone number. Why'd you reverse all the way back? Maybe you realized it would take too long. Reversing all the way just to do the same thing again. Yes. But you could have U-turned in there. I think that's what their first plan was. It's lovely in the snow, isn't it? We do like the snow. And this will last, I assume, until spring, because that's kind of the idea. That's how it works. Royal, think of the flowers and the follow. I appreciate that. 150, remember. This is going to end in a crash. Maybe. The same person they honked to, they are now catching up with. Follow people into the furthest lane. Was it one of those pop-up real ops scenarios? Probably. Those are pretty good. They take time though. British Museum. Did you go to the in London, the Shrek thing? There's the Shrek on the little bit further down from the London Eye. I've never been. I went to the aquarium next to it, but that was pretty good. Why did you go all that way? All that way? Just to hit the person? Are you friends with them? If you're friends, why is it reported? You walked past it. I remember seeing it and I took a picture, I think. Didn't go in there because I don't know how much it cost, but that's funny. What would that entail? Just showing it all off? That was a ban, yes. What's the point? Sorry, admin winter mod. Well, from this session, anyone that gets banned from this session, we'll see if they say it, because I didn't ban anyone over the break, so. Look at the pink. Weird. Some of the... Oh, that one. It's just... varying different, you know. There was a building that was quite bugged. Where it had that kind of no texture. Pink. But not quite that bad.
Hope you had a good Christmas.
Club! 22 months. Welcome back. 2 more months to go. I did. It wasn't incredibly adventurous, but that's okay. How was yours? Hope you're doing well. Hello, Suggs as well. The real admin, yes. How are you doing? We've all made it. Now I hope to see a lot of you make it into 2026. Alright? It'll be interesting. You say goodbye to the previous year. It's very strange. Someone else controlling their game. Probably. You have to mess around with your friends if you keep other drivers safe. Technically, if it's not reported, no one's going to see it. But please don't do that. In general, there is a server for it. Don't do it on the other servers. Is overtaking a truck on a grass verge that bad? Full empty lane and no oncoming traffic. Then why did you use the grass? If there was no oncoming traffic, you would use the oncoming lane. They're not still going to be there, are they? These are not new, but these are from a few hours ago. I mean, yeah, they were blocking, but Maybe their controller method's not working? Only an hour, but you know, they're not there now. Stationary on the verge, you had an empty lane. I suppose only all of these situations that people describe, everything involves some level of context. I'll leave it. If the situation requires you to swerve and then overtake because you couldn't stop in time, don't know. But the amount of people that describe a situation after being banned for that situation just to see if I would give a different verdict to what they were actually banned for. I know some of you have done that. 21 fish and chips. It better have been really good. I bet it wasn't. Coach DLC, yes. Did I make the banned video? No. Those are good though. I like those. Memes do work. That was close. Memes often get the point across quite well. If the calendar factory stops producing right now, does that mean there's no 2026? Well, you should already be able to buy a 2026 calendar, right? I think they have physics. You think? Even though that acceleration is pretty damn good uphill. But then again, it's a car, so... I don't think there was a collision. Maybe a little... Oh, a bit of a nudge. Looks like my handwriting? No, my handwriting is terrible, by the way. I just don't often write much, so it just gets worse. No. Aleki, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. What we need to find, so far no one has done it, but directly in the chat when someone says sorry, spelt in many different ways, if they say sorry when tomorrow, that'll be the first time. But for now, it's probably more likely on Sim 1, so. How full is Sim 2? I cannot check it in the reports for some reason. So I'll have a look afterwards. What was that about? The AE86? What does that look like? Forza, sure, the new Forza's going to be good. If GTA is not delayed, then yes. Bunch of other different games and movies, actually, people look forward to. So it's going to be a packed year for stuff. But of course, many things, just like this year, could happen. Many unexpected things. 338. Oh, that's okay. Most doing the event, I think. Did you tab out? Because they went to the right, and then when they realized they didn't need to anymore, they kind of straightened up, but overdid it. Like that. Another left turn to make sure they didn't go too far over, and then they hit the only other person nearby. That's talent to do that. Do you get bored of moderating? No, because I don't do it too much. If you feel you're getting burned out of doing something and it feels monotonous, step back from it. Don't do too much. Two-tone black on the bottom, white on the top. Oh, you can make a version of that in GTA as well, can't you? 4,400? Yeah. That makes more sense. Seen the realistic mods? I have seen a few, yes. I've also seen the Snowy Moon graphical thing, which makes a lot of difference. Lighting makes the difference in many situations. Lighting is good. You can still have crappy graphics, but if it's good lighting, it helps. Says you need to turn on headlights because of the winter times. Maybe every time you get on to play, it's nighttime in game. Whenever we used to do our evening convoys a few years back, we used to start at nighttime. Because my poor timing. Ever seen a Red Scania? I'm on Sim 2, so your particular Red Scania, if you have one, maybe not. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I was streaming a year. God, guess it's been so long. Guess you won the giveaway, by the way. Again. Earlier. Still have a few keys to give out from the hunter. You did. You did. Is it a disaster there? Well, if you ended up there by mistake, you have a chance to leave it. What do you win? DLC for... I forgot what the DLC was. There's so many DLCs. That's why I did the game key first. Jero, again, for some reason, one of the DLCs. He has so many he's played the game a bit. One of the coolest things he won was, I think, the Diamond bundle or something, which contains like 10 plus DLCs and the game. It's pretty damn good. In Simulation 1, there are people that don't know how to drive, but also in Sim 2, there are people that don't know how to drive. Across the entire network. It's like that. Spectatorsburg, when I'm on Sim 1, I'm on Sim 2 at the moment, and it's not busy. There. I want to clear this list, if that's possible. These are from yesterday. Okay, I was going to say that's in the future. Then I looked at the date. Don't know yet. Convoy? Maybe. Sometimes get mad at people. No. It's more funny. It's funny because someone might freak out and then cause a bump. Some things are stupid, but it's alright. Having glad underwear. I can't choose what ads you get. I'm sorry. I can only say how much ads you do get. Nice. And fell over. See, that would be something you could easily get annoyed about. Because that was very dumb. Don't report. Bit of a dum-dum. Yeah, but why did you do that, though? Already too quick when they hit the barrier. Thin DM, I'll check that later. I have 3 DMs. Could be a physics slide, you see. Hello, Stampy. Doing well. How have you been? How was your Christmas? Cocky driving earlier, peed a lot of people off. Why? Wait for free roam to return. Then you can do that as much as you want. Don't know why I played it twice. I know everything you're saying. Look at this guy. This guy's good. It's because he doesn't belong in the server. Neither do you belong in my server. Because don't like cheaters, you see. So I need to turn off the sound from StreamerBot so he doesn't play twice. That's what I need to do. Thanks for doing that, though. That's very kind. Because I don't need it. Waste of energy. As with most of your antics. This one. Yes, I'll disable that for now. So there's not 2 of them. 2 alerts at the same time. They're loud. I don't want 2 alerts at the same time. Oh, that's what the other ping was. I see. Huh? Yeah, he's the one that showed the bit of it. Yeah, he thinks he's cool. Because he runs the channel where he does hacking compilations. Tell TimeTimes are going to work? God damn it, Natsu, no. 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 You do it. Have a good afternoon. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy. Maybe see you next time. Made it. Yeah, it was funny to see that. Where he just showcased it. But he uses his own website. Because, why not? We're on CD today at 4 o'clock. No, I loaded up the game just before I started streaming. So no, I have not touched the CD, Roach. Not with my wheels, especially. Raw state, you can't have more than 5 people. Yes. Even though, technically speaking, most people could avoid that by just spacing themselves out. If you're still in a call, you could just space out. I don't know. 24 days left? Soon. I don't know, I've heard the name Baldy. But waste of their time. You know when people prioritize energy or on something else when it could be something better? If you have the energy to do something and you do the wrong thing, we do just something else. Yeah. It's like that. This isn't physics' fault. The first one might have been, but this one was going uphill and... No. Why? That was a straight road, in fact. Can you play with cracked Euro Truck Sim? No. I would recommend you don't, because that is not legal. Buy it. If the Steam sale is still on, the game is very, very cheap. Very cheap. A lot of the DLCs will also be very cheap as well. They approve of Nando's. Cheeky Nando's. Did they have a fairly high spice level, though? That's how you get the most out of it. Good. Why does that look faster than 150? It's $5 right now, exactly. $5, 75% off. And they can do that every sale. Should be a commentator? Would be cool to try out some VA stuff. Or VO as well. If you know anyone, go for it. Kicked a man for going between 50 and 60. If it's in kilometers, that is arguably a bit too slow. Because 50 kilometers, that's a bit below the minimum. The recommended. If you're going 80, which is what most of the road's limit is, then that's fine. If people overtake you, they will get in trouble. Because they'll probably crash somewhere. No, people still don't care, no. But, nice. Those videos, memes, are good. Because it has a lot of interactions on it. Meme videos are pretty good. You drive with 110. Why? Here we go. Collision incoming. Bonjour, Karim. How you doing? What was the other for then? You narrowly avoided each other. Yeah, a little bit too quick, sure, but... Ah, because it made them hit the barrier, perhaps? Something like that. It's close. It's close. A little bit of lenience. A little bit more lenience. Okay. Does the road get slippy? Only if you have the physics mod, or if it's raining. Otherwise, no, it's not slippy. The snow is just a texture. It's not realistic. On the island, the winter island, there is snow with physics on it. But it's about the same. Limited to 90. The game's speed limit is 90. You can disable it, though. I am not reading that. It's a waste of effort to read that. You are a cheater, my guy. If you actually have the energy to formulate something and report something back, use the correct avenue to do that. People don't do that. You're giving the money, though. You know, I don't think you're banned in the chat. Maybe you are, I don't know. Probably are. But this is how they communicate. So. Like, blah, 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 long message. Report anything you see properly. Using it as an attempted scare tactic doesn't really do anything. They could have swapped back. They could have, but they didn't. Are they going to beat this person? Through the fuel station? I don't know how... I hope the stream doesn't get too grainy if I go through the trees. It usually does do that. But at least that played only once. The alert played only once. That's good. That's what I wanted. It was only on the streamer bot so that it would paste it into the red platform chat as well. Nice. You didn't expect that, did you? Sim 2, Euro Truck Simulator 2, yes. It is worth it. And if you don't get it when it's not on sale, it's still worth it, but it's still good. I was going to wait and see if, oh, here we go, if that played out as I expected. And it is kind of playing out as I expected. You overtake them, then you slow down to their speed, and then you play with them. You freak them out. Why? What's the point? Only once, though. Does that really do much, though? Other than sort of nudging them out of the way, kind of toying with them? What's the point in that? It's very silly. Very silly. Don't do that. If your account was compromised and someone's been banned, how was it compromised? Because I want to see how this happens. When people say it, maybe their account is banned for cheating or something, did you log into your Steam something weirdly, or did you have very easy login information? Hacked into? Yeah, but in what way? Through your Steam. You know, we have those Steam scams that go around. Maybe the wrong Steam website. Cars by themselves, most people now, if you see a car approaching you, you'd be a bit, you know. Went down last week? Probably. I think I saw someone come on in. Oh, just in time. Just in time, Kayla. What on? Password was guessed. Oh, well, that means your password isn't too long then, is it? It needs to be a complete word salad. No actual words involved, just pure spam of letters. 10 to 20 characters, perhaps? Too many people have very easy passwords. And two-factor authentication. Any site that has two-factor authentication, enable it. And don't sign in to various places with a QR code. If it has a QR for a quick login, unless you know it's the correct site, like Discord, the proper Discord site, because that usually skips two-factor authentication. So, don't do that. More like in TMP, yes, there is, Liam. Because more people. It has to load more instances of the game. Something like that. Same password too short, got hacked. Made new password 100 characters long. That seems a bit overkill, but that's pretty safe now, yes. Use a password generator or something. If your session cookies get stolen, exactly. Which is why you shouldn't have those available in some way that it can just be yoinked from some other means, like with a QR or something. You have to replay that. I wouldn't be surprised if someone had guessed as their password. Yes, someone guessed the password. Your password is a sentence saying where you live and age. That has to be rage bait. Why is that your password? That makes no sense. There are a lot of people as well that do not write down where their passwords are. They don't save them anywhere. They just have to try and remember them. And they try and log into an account several times. And they get locked out of their own account. It's easy to remember, yeah, but that means it will be easy to guess. And it also has incriminating information. Like where you live. Please change it to something else and write it down. Or save it somewhere. Don't save it in your browser either. Because those can be yoinked. Save it somewhere else. Gone are the days when you used to write it down in a notepad. Age also changes. Maybe it was their age when they made it. Or it's their date of birth. Could be the year of birth. That'd be a bit easier. Oh, they're lagging. Well, that's not this person's fault. Bit of a late overtake. After realizing that. But most ridiculous man you've been given. Most ridiculous one I've issued. I don't know about the single most ridiculous. When someone has no consideration for anyone else. Those are probably the silliest to give out. Like, sort of just drives into anyone they see. One of the ones that I turned into TikTok a few weeks ago. Person bumped into almost every single oncoming person they saw. I just thought, why? Just counting it. There's one, there's two, there's three, that kind of thing. That's very silly. If you lag and cause a crash, if we can see it, like in the previous one with the person stuttering, Not necessarily their fault. Some people do not see when a person is frozen either because they don't see the person's speed. We see the speed, they don't see the speed. So they think the person's just blocking the road, but they're actually not. Do you know DLC? No, not for just playing on multiplayer. This is Road and Sim 2? There isn't really one. Because everyone is a bit more spaced out. The CD road may still have a handful of people on it though. Scotland! Sketchy. And you missed the corner, well done. You could use the top here. Some people go up to the top and then cross back over, but you made them miss their turn as well. So, currently Sim 2. Until the list is done, Sim 2. Hello, Kian, welcome in. It's not connecting because of installed DLC you don't own. Verify your files. Have you not bought some of your DLCs, if that makes sense? Are there some you don't actually own? Are you also sharing some? I don't know if the family sharing feature works properly. It may not. Oh, that happened quickly. Overtaking at high speed, wobbling because you're using a mouse or a keyboard, and then you hit the wall. Bonk. Not intended, but not considerate. Because it happened so quickly. But I see how that happened. Very dangerous. They just drove off. Didn't even stay to exchange your insurance information. We don't do that. Don't do that. Just pretend. Pretend you do that. Server Sim 2. I want to see what they say. If you can overtake someone, I know you can't see their speed, but you've got to be careful when you're overtaking on a corner, though. You can't just go as you would... Convoy. My God. As you would on a straight road, you can't do the same speed there. Is this a... convoy control? Possibly. Where instead of having saves, they drive to the front of the queue? That doesn't really work. He's the lead. Is this person... are they a random that's just stuck? Well, now they're stuck. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Oh, and swearing as well. How are they trolling though if they're stuck? Stuck in the queue. It is a public server as well, so you can't do everything you'd want to on an event server. You can't do that. Go back a bit. Back a bit. I don't even know how they managed to get there. Unless they are the lead, I don't know. But they're from a different VTC. So that wouldn't really make sense if it's a VTC convoy. But I assume they try to stop the car from overtaking. That's what that looks like. Drive for a truck rate. You can again take a picture of it. If your truck hasn't changed. He turns out. Then he turns in. When you get caught, I think they just both drag into each other. So I don't think that was all the car doing that. Need to pause. Zoom in. Sammy is 62 months. How you doing? Big fan. Just see, the wheels aren't turning. The other person's wheels are turning to try and get away from it, but the car's wheels aren't turning. So it was you. This is so silly. This is silly. A bit of a delay, Kian, but that's fine. I hope you had an enjoyable Christmas. And to those that didn't celebrate it, I hope you still had an opportunity to connect with people. Because that's kind of the idea. I have another 5 months. What are you doing that you're banned for that long? Did you get an extra long ban? Of which you must have been very, very naughty. They didn't say anything though, did they? It would be very amusing to not ban that one and only ban this one because of the swearing they did. But because you tried to stop them from passing, that's, I think, what that's for. This. But then the car slowed down, you know? Thamies, listen to me calls, Thamies! Almost. A rally driver at heart. Magnetized, exactly. It's because he was slowing down and lagging at the time. Breaking the car. I like that. Welcome, Dex. Yeah, that's kind of a messy situation. Saw the danger of a narrowing road. I still wouldn't overtake, because that's what that double solid is meant to be. You don't do that on the corner. But you moved out. It's one of those things where there's a bit of a collision there, but I don't like that being the actual normal, actual collision scenario. It's more of a bump. It's interesting. I'll do that for them. And then that one, I can't click them, there you go. Insulting. I don't know if that's to the same person. It was a minute later. So maybe. Someone around you making you bug and said you were hacking. And I assume your appeal was declined because the person didn't believe that? If you haven't appealed yet, that's a bit silly. Could let them go. What you could have done as well is maybe waited for a straighter section. And the thing is, if the person is stuck in between your convoy, wouldn't you kind of work together to get them out of the way? Not maliciously, just let them continue because it's a public server. So, they're not meant to be there. Same again. This is near the back of the convoy, okay. Kenny, what's Duisburg? I'm not on the same server where you want me to look. I'm on Sim 2. So sadly not. Nice. Nice. You missed your follow thing. Oh, 696. That's pretty good. Nice. Appeal declined? Ah. Well, yeah, that makes sense. There they are. So they're behind one of the trucks this time. Oh, there we go. You got cut off by another VTC member. Sped up alongside someone trying to overtake you. That is a bad thing to do. Don't do that. Samus, what are you doing? Because you'd be blocking the overtake. Even if the overtake ends up in a catastrophic crash with millions of people dying, let it still go wrong, because then you wouldn't be at fault. Don't speed up to block an overtake. The clip they put shows another person's POV of what happened to you, though. You're still in the clip, I assume. That's fine. It can still have someone else's perspective. I hope this convoy didn't have too many scenarios, too many problems, because it sounds quite dangerous. Why is this one reported? We'll start with that. So many. There's another car there. That's one of the others. So now they're at the front. Let's see how they got to the front. Did you try to overtake? Questionable place to do it. But it's a public server. Let people overtake. Is this in the UK? Yes, it is. Surprisingly, they are in they're heading down from Aberdeen. At the very top. They're quite annoyed with it. He's bullied, yeah, just let him pass. So I can understand what I now assume is revenge, but at the time I didn't know that, so this is hindsight. This would be beforehand, and then eventually when they did crawl to the front, they then attacked one of the cars, you know? But I get it now. I get it now. They're not going to be too happy about that. Because again, public server, you can't do this on a public server. You shouldn't be doing that on an event server anyway. Just attacking someone else. Both of you doing it. And they're overtaking each other? There's a big question. Ban them all? Well, not all of them. Some of them are okay. Hello, Perona. Welcome in. When am I going to drive in Nordic? Tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, because I want to do the winter event first, then Nordic, then Louisiana. This one. Kind of the... sort of blocking type. Attempted blocking. Like, whoever mentioned... speeding up when someone's overtaking you. This is another variant of that. Same sort of thing. Evening lobby. How are you doing? I notice you do a few streams a day. Like, you might go off for food or something and then be back later on. You stream a few times. Maybe doing well. Where will you end? We make it up as we go. It's not a convoy, it's just doing jobs. That's all it is. Hang on. The lead person. Don't do that in the, you know, in the other lane. Oh, have you taught them how to drive? Give them driving lessons early, you know? Same again. Oh, so other people are in the convoy then? I see, but they're at the back. So it's the VTC themselves that's at the front, and then following back from that. But again, it's Sim 2. You can do convoys in Sim 2. You can't control the whole road. Like, you shouldn't really be doing this. Drives better than you in these 3. That should be a self-reflection, I think. Think about that for a moment. Revoke a pilot license? Yeah, Proto, I'm not on that server at the moment. I'm on Sim 2. So by the time I get there, your report may have timed out. Sadly. This, on event servers, this is fine. Again, where you drive next to the... Oh, why don't I do that? How do you get into moderation? You apply for it. When the application's open. They're not open yet. It is the wrong way being in the wrong lane. But in this instance, because not many people drive up here, nothing really happened. Don't do that. Oh, and is this the end? This is at the end. And there's our green friend. One of the 2 green friends right there. In the road. So they made it. Blocking. Karen, yeah. Blocking photos, I assume. Oh, blocking the road. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that either, you see. Oh, dear. There's a very small scenario here where imagine if they, because you can request an event server for your convoy, so it's specifically on there, and they may not have got it, but they applied the same rules, perhaps? I still wouldn't recommend doing it. Spoofing a ban allowed? No, Tyler. You'd be evading. That better not be the same one. Don't move at the same time. It is the same one because it was a Volvo. This is it. Yeah, we're going back in time, so this makes sense. This is the departure. And immediately, you know, I was being sympathetic. They were guilty. Then I was being sympathetic, and now they're guilty again. This changes everything. A little bit after the hour, but that's okay. He started it all. I retract my statement. Green Sharky is guilty, yes. There's the lead car, and then this one moves. All Volvo drivers? Well, no, hold on a minute. That's a little bit much. There are some good Volvo drivers, yes. I'll still add the two together. Admins won't know if you're spoofing or not. But why are you doing that? You're never going to learn from getting a ban for something if... No. If your ban is false, because you claim someone caused the bug to happen to you and you did something else, whatever, you're then turning the ban into a genuine ban by evading that ban. Does that make sense? That doesn't sound right, does it? Why would you do that? The green snow down there? Turn around. It's the wrong way. For something you did not do. Exactly. I get what you mean by that. But then why would you risk, you know, evading it and then potentially getting one that's even longer? Rage quitting already? I want to see Martin Cedarpants play through that game, because he played through quite a lot of my summer car. I want to see him play my winter car as well. So, they were blocking the road. Random person wasn't inconvenienced by them, technically. Went straight past. Then pulled over. They then turned around and left them alone, really. So, hello Amir, welcome in. Don't do that, but that's not bad. Yes, Mr. Frog. He does. Oh, look at the pink roof there. Even with the snowy white outlines. That's good. Anyway, to make the LED flash, you need to put a strobe there instead of a light. Strobes, so that they flicker. I don't know if they are specifically from Special Transport, or if they're just normal lights as well. In the garage, like it normally is. Collisions. Well, that was partly you, because you went wide, very wide. Eh? What was wrong with that? Why would you do that? Can I extend your ban? Yes, of course, gladly. They're trying to reverse in their place, I assume. Like that, and then they went wide. Cut in again, but, you know. Duisburg. Duisburg is weird. Oh, they're from the Shock DLC. I don't... There may be some versions in that DLC as well, but I think they predate the Shock DLC. There's nothing. Renovating's only 60 days. Where does it say it's only 60 days? Can I ban you for that many years? Yes. Consider it done. Why do you buy it? I don't know. Don't pass out though. You still have to look after yourself, right? Still have the survival aspect. Get some food. Go to the corner shop guy. Been out for 2 hours. Still reminds me again, one of the funniest examples of that is when, I think it was XQC, he was playing through a sponsor segment, and at the time was the only person playing this particular game, and he constantly asked chat, what does he do? Chat, what do I do? What do I do? How is chat supposed to know? You are the only person in the world playing this game. Classic. It's a very slow overtake here. Hey, you survived it. Wow. Have you used SimHub? No, I have not, but I've heard of it. What does it do? I've heard of it before. Isn't it more for racing rigs? That's SimHub. Oh, okay, so this is kind of a hand-in-hand thing. This is you? Which one? The suspect is you? Hopefully not. Changing lane here. Freaking them out. They then... You know. It's strange. Expect you to have finished the game already? Yes. Know what you're talking about, right? That was a bit silly. Being overtaken and then you're speeding up, but you're speeding up because it's downhill. You've reached the hill and then you go down like that. Usually to display a dashboard on the second monitor. Oh, I have not used that then, no. I see how that could be quite good. You could put it on your iPad or something then, couldn't you? It's best for an actual racing rig where you need an extra just behind the wheel. Yes. Do you use it? Dashboard in the game? Maybe because it has more stats, more, you know. What's no mod? The Frosty Winter mod. That one. In that command there. I am glad you survived that. So, the merge in front was a bit much. Quite sudden. But I think this is not the suitable response. Because you're both speeding up because you're rolling downhill, and this is probably a World of Trucks job. Or they're limited. You see how there's no sort of caution, avoidance being taken? I'm not expecting you to slam your brakes, but why wouldn't you slam your brakes? If someone has just driven very close right in front of you. I think that was intended. They wanted to get close and see what they could do. Hmm? It's because of the cutoff, yes. But you see how the two events aren't equal to each other? One of them was more of a risky cutoff because this person sped up going down the hill. And then the other one was more of an intentional knock. A bit different. With Pro Mods, this is not Pro Mods. You can use it with Pro Mods as well. Because this on TMP goes in the TruckersMP folder. ETS2 MP, not the normal mod folder. For the TikTok users that wonder how to get it, I have a tutorial on my page. It's one of the pinned videos. Recommend checking it out. I can say that now because I made a tutorial. I made an updated tutorial. Go check it out. The only difference with that is that apparently the physics mod, you're supposed to use the TMP one and not the one that comes from the site. Because some people were saying it didn't work. You didn't get snow. You don't get snow automatically. You have to use a mod to get the snow. $669, by the way. But just don't use physics. The arcade server is a play around server, yes, for the arcade playstyle. You play around in an arcade. Confused by that one. Is this Sim 1? No, Sim 2. If I clear the list, actually managed, because someone joined, did like 2 reports and disappeared. That was the only other person nearby and no collision occurred. Hello, I'm doing well. How are you doing? No, not DLC, Snow mod. Take the biddies. Master. Big fan. You buy a truck cheap, buy the entire cabin of a truck and then cut it out. Yeah, do that. What are we doing? How's Christmas? Pretty chill. Nothing too special. But a nice time not streaming. I was shitting out in a lot of other people's streams. Because a lot of people were still streaming on Christmas as well. How was yours? Did you get what you asked for? Whatever it may be. Photo trophy? Ah. I've never tried that. Could you imagine it unlocked the photo trophy if... That didn't work. If I was looking at it from their perspective... Now it has to be in the photo mode though, doesn't it? Could you imagine that? If it unlocked? I know I'm not there. It's through someone else. And this is one of those scenarios where they know they're on the wrong side, I think. And they think that driving a very, very long way to get back to it will somehow give them a gap. You'd be lucky to find a gap. Web report hasn't been looked at in over a month. That should not be the case. There is a slight longer duration of which reports can be looked at during the festive period, but it shouldn't have been there for a month. No matter where spend your night. McLovin, I can ask the same for you. You're in the TikTok stream. This is what I do. I make content. Why is that your first comment? What a dumb comment. I mean, so in my stream, there is better content to that. I will be honest with you. Please go find some better content. You don't want to waste it. Don't waste it. The clarity afterwards is going to soon kick in. Happened to you too once? Yeah, but don't keep driving the wrong way. Teleport away your load of save. Don't just keep going, especially if you're on those highways. There's no gap in the middle. Or just U-turn in the lane. And the 7TV. No, I ported it over from Better TV, I think. Same with looking. The looking emote. Look at how many channels that emote is it. There's a lot. Maybe not this Christmas version, but the normal version. Yeah. Normal version. So how many you want for... Oh, you want an unbanned for Christmas? Sadly not, no. That would be a good present, though. That would be a good present. You okay? I'm doing well. How are you doing, Callum? So unnaturally funny. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I've manufactured my humor. Unnaturally funny. No, yeah, that's the wrong way, but at the time you did that, assuming you went all the way, good U-turn there, but it ends there. So, not much. Driving tomorrow, yes. Winterland's still busy. Maybe not as busy as it was. I think a lot of people have finished their jobs now. But again, we're on Sim 2, so haven't had any on the Winterland at the moment. My winter car, I've heard about that, yes. Some people in the chat are currently playing it. Kind of a belated Christmas gift. A few wrong way ones. Left their trailer. And on Sim 2 as well, the barriers that are normally there aren't there because there's no need for them. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's from the makers of My Summer Car. The same story, I think. Same, you know. But winter. Snowy. Why are we doing this? Ooh, a lot of swearing. A lot of bad words. Another bad word there. Bad word there. Bad word there. Mmm. Bonk. Nice. They wanted to speed up to get in front of this person because I think they knew they were being chased down. But, you know, you can see all the way back here. Then we got that one. That one. That one. Do I dare want to... In this rare scenario, would you allow that exact situation? Because they couldn't really go past it? Don't do that on Sim 1. That's a terrible idea on Sim 1. But it's unlikely that this person was going to move. Don't do that. They were using swearing, yes. Quite a lot of swearing. Squeaks a bit. Turkish people? Well, you can't bundle all the Turkish people, but there are a lot of people in the Turkish community that do like to swear a lot. I don't really know why, but they do. Oh, and in English as well, because just to cover all grounds, why not? And save the points. I don't know what you're going to spend them on. There isn't really anything that's really expensive now that you save up for. Yeah, you still want to avoid it. I understand that. It's still a risky move to do, but I assume because it's... They might have checked to see if anyone was oncoming at the time. And luckily there wasn't. Only 145 on Sim 2. I just loaded into that. When I think Kayla did it, it was just before. Could you imagine? That would have been a very good 1 times right there. That would have been good. That would have been good. No, this one I'll do 1 times. Some mods keep falsely banning. Well, if someone is falsely banned, they can appeal it. If it turns out that the person didn't really need the punishment they got, then they can appeal and discuss it. If I clicked the wrong person and banned them, then I will go and unban them. Now we have to watch this all the way through. Right before I pressed it, yeah. Oh. Okay, where's this? Gothenburg. They might be looking for various jobs to do. Possibly. Because it's not for blocking, so. What happens here? MV thing. When I'm doing a 1 times report where I have to watch it all the way through, I don't need the panel open. When I do my second watch through, then I have the panel open. You just see what they do and see what happens. Hello, Harry. I appreciate that. Big fan. Sim 1 Calais. No. I know you want me to check it out, but I'm not on there. There's probably someone else on there. I'm clearing up Sim 2. Hello, Ray. Ray. I might as well just call you Ray. But if you are a woman, then you wouldn't want to be called Ray. I don't think. Could call you Lee. That sounds manly as well. Hello, Oliver. Hello as well. You just realized I'm on Sim 2. Yes. It's almost like the player list over to the right has been saying that the entire time. Here we go. People don't join because there are ads currently on the purple platform, and there are little raffles in the chat to occupy them while the ads play. So they have to type join to join those raffles. Have the flower. There's the flower. Big fan. You can turn this on Sim 2 as well because of, you know, the speed. What mod is this? The winter mod. The winter mod that we support. Why was that reckless though? Oh, because you are in the slow lane and they're overtaken in this lane. If you were in the left lane to allow them to overtake correctly, then that'd be fine. But in this case, no. 140 because the limit on this server is 150. On Sim 1, it's 110. Different limit. Hello, Baker. Welcome in. 3 lanes. Well, the slow people aren't in the slow lane. So, you know, and he'd managed to complete the entire overtake before it turned into a slip. Yeah, apparently you're allowed to do that if someone is in the wrong lane and being too slow. Hello, Blood Ball. Welcome back. Hello, through Christmas. How you doing? Steedo, welcome in. Technocraft, welcome in. A. Just the letter A. Big fan. Luke, Matthias, Kevin, George, with the flower. Mason, how you doing? No one nearby yet. Did you miss your turn? Don't turn around. There's no point in turning around. Don't turn around there. Don't do that. Nice. Are they going to complete it before they... Yes, it is. Okay. You didn't want to reverse that? That's not far to reverse, though. Turning around is worse. Driving without due care. Yes. But leading up to that, yeah. Posture is fine as well. Posture's fine. It counts as going the wrong way, even if you're turning around. You're doing it around someone else. You always do that. Do not do that. If it's safe enough, reverse a bit, assuming no one's there. Or just don't miss your turn. Just don't do that. Maybe they decided afterwards that it actually did need fuel. Which, yeah. 8 reports, come on. Your biggest fear is being in a report that's shown on stream. Well, as long as you're not the suspect, you're fine. Then you can think of yourself as a celeb. It's like, oh, it's me. Hello, Saab. How many times do you have to be banned to be perm? You used to have 6 times. Now you don't, because it doesn't escalate that far anymore. You can get permanent ban, but for different things. No, not all that for a fuel station, no. Some people go to the other end and enter the other way around. Which is also... don't do that. Unimportant Farm Boss, you're watching the stream. Hopefully you're on a break from your incredibly hard job, Martin. Welcome to the stream. That doesn't help. You're both going downhill. The orange lights? I don't know which lights specifically people refer to when they're on about that. But a lot of people use the lights that are also used with the buses, right? Say some reasons to get perm banned. Cheating can get you perm banned. That's quite a big one. Depends on other things. If you've done something really, really bad, then there could be a few other things as well. See what's going away. Apparently, there's been no full statement on it, but people have worked it out. It's crazy in Calais. Dom, you'll have to wait. 7 reports left, Dom. Racism? Yes. Well, that's bad anyway, so yes. Paid for modding? No, the volunteer part is the mod part. Those 2 words, but the other way around. I am a content creator and streamer and video editor. So all of those are what I do. It just happens to work hand in hand with doing this stuff as well. You can, there's no one else near, you can go around. Just go around. These are all from yesterday, right? Yes. Mid-afternoon, yesterday. Modding during the break? No, I was not. Nope. This is my first time playing in a long time. I think I loaded up the game to make sure the winter mod worked and to do the tutorials on it, but I wasn't playing. Huh? Grey name. Stop. Welcome in. What a name. Should totally unban you. Totally should. No. Let me guess. Oh no, they survived it. But then you turned around. Is that not the ramp you wanted, though? You went down this ramp. This way. Is that not where you wanted to go? Kick for something you did the other day? Potentially, yes, because sometimes these can span 1 or 2 days in the past. As long as the list isn't full, then yeah. Gift didn't work. No, they didn't, Mason. They don't work during these streams because I'm not using TikTok Studio. Only in TikTok Studio does it interact with myself. I appreciate the gift, though. No, I don't think they reported themselves. The person appeared here. Understandable. Come on now. Come on. Well, I mean, it is blocking. It's only blocking one person. It's being very silly. I hear that a lot of them are doing interesting stuff here. The mod was good. The vehicle was good. It's a shame we still only had one. Don't know why we didn't have another one. What happens if you press go live? It cancels out. It doesn't delete it. It just goes back to real time. So if I do that, this is now real time. But then I can press watch demo and I'll go back to the same thing again. It's like pressing play on a video. 6, that's a hilarious joke. Hilarious. Don't look anything like it. It's so funny. It's clever. How do you become involved doing this? You apply to for the specific moderation role when it's open though. It's not open very often because they have quite a lot of people. And same thing again, straight down. Where are you? Are you turning? Turning? No. Are these bad words? Possibly. How do people get double trailers in places they can't? With a mod. Apparently there's a mod that unlocks it, which I assume you're buying a slightly varied version of the trailer. And that one you can use everywhere. Like this person's. No, this one's fine. But the full double. I just don't get why you do that. They're not good. If they were, it would add on to it. It doesn't cancel out this. They still did that. No, you can't get banned for the trailer. If you do something wrong while using the trailer, like if you get the trailer stuck somewhere, then you could be liable for blocking. But can do it on ban event. Purge at the end of the year. How about that? They were banned, yes. Purge everything I've done this year. All the thousands, possibly, I don't know how many, of bans. See, this is CD. There are still people on CD, but it's not insanely busy. Speed tag. I do wish people had that, but I'd rather them not obtain it via a malicious cheat. Obviously. This is not this person's fault. They got there too late. Here. Kablam. Your fault. They did it, and I assume this one there wanted to do the exact same. If no one is there, technically possible to cut the corner. I still wouldn't recommend it, because you'll still hit the fence. Don't do that, because that's very silly. If you exceed the speed limit, how would you be exceeding it? If you're rolling down a hill and you gain a few more, that's okay. If you cheat, then yes. Don't do that. The worst of all games. That makes no sense. How? The mod is for the game. It's not being banned from the game. That doesn't make sense. Speed limit is a suggestion, exactly. It's made to be exceeded, right? Don't do that. You can mod for unlimited fuel. You can save edit your fuel. You can give yourself billions of liters if you want. It's unrealistic. The mod won't work on TMP. But people do edit their fuel. See, there's lights and such in here. Candy canes, all that. That could have been a good save. Sadly not. Same again. Good, they didn't get revenge. Good. Good, don't do that. Cool. So it's here. Can you get banned for save editing fuel? We wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. In the same way that you can technically edit your money. If you edit your money to become the richest person in the world, we wouldn't know. And it doesn't affect anything. So you can do that. Here. You were already in the correct lane. This was not necessary. To do that right where the person is as well. Doesn't make sense. What do you get banned for save editing? It mentions it in the rules by clipping pieces together and having dodgy trailers and such, where there's a popular one that I believe is still on the workshop where you have 3 long trailers, but they're not connected properly. They just hover together. That's a no. I'm speeding. No, not in the way that you're probably thinking of. You can go to the speed limit. You can go above what the game on your mini-map tells you. But if you're doing it unsafely, is that a word? Then you could be endangering someone else. Hello, Falco. How you doing? How was Christmas? How have you been? Almost. 45 million, level 260. I had, I think, 400 million, but not by editing it. That was just by having a lot of employees. Too much money, really. Too much. Still on that. There we go. Thank you. With a bit more, you can apply for it. Next time it's open, I will tell you about it. On story post, the bulletin thingy that's on title. That was a hit. The only other person nearby. And you hit them. Because I think you were tabbed out and you were going in a straight line. Yes, on a free motorway, you can go the speed limit. That's fine. You may gain a few extra above that if you're rolling downhill, but that's fine. Come on now. Pay attention. The only person nearby. If you're debating when to tab out to sort something, check if anyone's near you first, then do it. No one else is there, you should be fine. But still. 2 left. 2 left. Then we end the stream. We're not. We're not. Terrible start. Hold on. This is Sim 2. Sim 2's limit is 150. You can go 150 on Sim 2. 110 on Sim 1. And as quick as your vehicle will let you on arcade. Because that's the point. Can you report someone? That's a very vague statement, Dom. You can report someone if they do something wrong. Yes. Not for just anything you think. Well done. Why would you honk? That's Deutsch. No something. I forgot what that word means. Was ist das? That was an accident, but why are you entering the turn going this fast? Why are you braking on the turn? You should know not to do that. Come on, man. Not on purpose, yes, but it's still clumsy. It's still clumsy, because you should be slowing down before the turn. Come on. Lime! It is admin! Just in time for me to see my final report. Thank you for the raid, Lime. Welcome in. How was the stream? How many people did you ban? Welcome into all the new people. I assume they were doing admin stuff as well. Perhaps. Vac, welcome in. Nastro, welcome in. Too many bad drivers. How many sorry admin winter mod? I'm on Sim 2 at the moment, so we haven't had any of those yet. Not directly, anyway. But I will switch briefly to check that out. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Always 2 people along the way? It always happens, yes. People get into beef with each other. Hello, Charlie. How's it going? Crazy and Callie, yes.
Feels like only yesterday.
People keep telling me to check it out. Feels like only yesterday. 1 year, Ballistic.
Huh?
Happy 1 year. Welcome back. That's very kind of you. Are you black screen? You can hear me, right? Podcast. There's no collision yet because you didn't. Right? You took too long to report it.
Huh? Very belated Christmas and Happy New Year soon.
Hope you got whatever you asked for. Hope you spend time with people you appreciate. That scenario was already happening when it started. If you reported that earlier, because you only get 2 minutes, then we would have seen more of that. Done. Cool. Done. Flashbang that. Sim one. Wait, Christmas. Hope you got, I don't know, a bonus amount of Riz for Christmas. The Christmas special, by the way, people can play on that at the moment. That is basically free roam, right? What can you do on this server? It's a Christmas free roam.
I want the hyper train.
Go on this server if you want to play around. The Christmas special server. What even is it? Oh, I wanna. It's in the blog post thing. I don't think the hype train will start by you continually doing it. Custom area. Is it the Silverstone track? Speed Limit 1 Pro Mods 150. It's 150 on Pro Mods. Christmas free roam server. Oh, it is. So if you want to play around, join that server and mess about. There are a few challenges to do, yes. But I'm assuming you can go anywhere you want. Or instead enjoy other areas of the map. Are collisions enabled though? Oh, it's a non-collision. Oh, okay. It's basically arcade then. People want free roam. True free roam. That's better. That's more like it. Right. Green, slightly green snow. Let's go check out Drew's this time. From France, hello, Tio. When will TP update Pro Mods? I hope soon, because it only just came out, didn't it? Yesterday, day before. Pro Mods 2.80. That's more like it. 110 in Sim 1, yes. If it's safe, you can max out at 110. On a long stretch of highway somewhere, yes. Michaels, I do. It's the same name. TikTok doesn't like it when you say the actual platform names, but yes. All the socials are the same, so pop on over. No. Not going to give you the satisfaction of actually completing that. You can tell us someone. Yeah, very interesting things going on. I'm skim reading the conversation that starts telling. Nice, nice. Did the car just follow at the end there? Yes, they did. Only at the very end, though. I think. So many accidents. This city is a hotspot for all of it, so we have to check it out. Whether people like it or not, a lot of stuff happens here. More pink rooftops. There's no... Well, I mean, on the previous make of the city, there was a bugged building that was very pink. It was completely bugged. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not in a bus. Don't do it. We'll give it a wheel. Kia, the wheel is a G29. I'm not driving at the moment, but tomorrow I will be. Yeah, most people have no idea that there's an entire map outside of the city road. They'll never know. It's just parking spot. Technically, you can park there because it's a tram line. Not meant to be driving on it. But I don't want to have loads of people parked up there. That's just silly. You know? Little. Unless they're moving so slowly to try and blend in. The busiest road in Sim 1 is the road leading out of this city. It's called the CD road, the Calais to Duisburg road. This is Duisburg, so you can go back along one continuous country road all the way to Calais. For some reason, thousands of people on it. Go on. Nope. I watched you do that. The whole thing.
Huh?
So no. Yes, all welcome in. Brad Wood in chat. Ooh, bad boy. Brad. Why? Why did I say that? They may not be a boy. Can't judge. But it's going to be too late now, isn't it? Is it the car? No, this one. But why? Already reported. Well, that's very handy. It's this one. Highway in Hungary. I'm sure it's nice. It's not busy though. Lee, it was very good. It was very good. The editing that goes into those videos is very good. It's an inspiration, really. I think. Hope you're doing well. The videos are very good. Finally, Mike. Welcome. Welcome. You now have full landscape and you have music as well. Now you can see what's going on. That was the one we got before, and then that was the one that I kicked. Oh. Watching Shrek 2. Gender confused wolf. Yes. Well, I mean, yeah, that has some validity to it. Because it's a supposedly male wolf that is wearing a dress. But you can be whatever the hell you want. But for the time, I guess. But Pookie, we'll discuss it later. Great film. Technically you, that is technically you, because, you know, by this time they're already on the roundabout. You're supposed to yield to whatever's on the roundabout. Server, now we're on Sim 1. Sim 1. And that trailer is a double trailer. So no. Well, you kind of did that to yourself there. I assume. This is the one that they are talking to. Yeah, I'm not going to read out the entire quote because then someone's going to clip it. It's just not necessary, is it? Where are they now? Kind of a beige coloured vehicle. This one? No. Different. Have they, oh, hello. Possibly lag, hopefully lag. James may well like it, well, because it's beige. I don't think they've actually left. Oh, nearly. Not good, not good. I'll just give. It's close. I know what they wanted to do. I know what they want to do for that, but it's also your fault. So you can either do a double ban because of the failure to yield and the insulting, or you just like a little, you know, like a don't be stupid.
Huh?
If that was a reason you could put in brackets, that would be it. And then, okay. That, because you said double, the purple one is the configuration that's not allowed. But I don't know whether, oh, hello. This, because you see that is connected by nothing. Just air that's holding these two together, so no. But you're AFK, I assume. So if I teleport them, I have to sit with them until they've maybe changed it. It's just annoying. 1282, what have they done, Vac? Watch out with it. Why am I checking the person? Can you speak French a little bit? No. I could probably say random words, but I wouldn't be able to have a conversation. Same with German. Like, I understood a bit of someone's statement previously, but I studied them years ago. Still alive? Yeah, I haven't ended yet. No. To rate your truck. Ah, well, take a picture of it and join the Discord. And then I'll have a look. Wie ist den Tag heute so gewesen? I don't know what the last word means. V is how? Does that mean so far? Like, how is your day going so far? Heute, like today. Yeah? Yes? Good. Yeah. How's your day? Pretty good. I almost went French and went like pas mal, which basically means like, it's alright. Not bad. That statement is used too much, because if you say your day is not bad, that means, well, it must be good then. But that simply just means it's okay. So I guess it changes. In the same way, if anyone here generally says the word mid to describe anything, you know now that the definition is changing, where if something is called mid, that means it's below average now. Which is really dumb, because that's not what it's meant to mean. Mid is used as an insult. When's it going? Probably in the new year. The decorations might disappear in the new year, but the snow will stay because it's winter. Maybe because this week lapses New Year, maybe next week. So the first actual week of the year. Might go then. I don't know. What are we talking about? I think it just stays in your history. No, it gets sorted afterwards. It's not perm forever. But if it's seen in game, the person is told to change it first. But if you give them a temporary ban, they'll just wait out that time, won't they? Which isn't fair. The suspect. Yes. And then everyone else is named player, because it doesn't matter who they are. You could name them player 1, 2, 3, 4, you know? But why would you do that? Having a debate. Difference between nub and noob. Nub is a friendlier way of saying noob. And it's almost to the point where I think nub doesn't really refer to someone as being a noob. In the way that you can call someone a papega, which is a friendly way of saying a dum-dum. But you can have just a papega moment by yourself. A little silly moment. Nub, I think it's just a friendly. Depends on who you're talking to. Save editing. Remove trailer. This is the one I was on about, where it's 3 trailers not connected by anything. We want Gum Gum. Great reference. Great film. Dum Dum want Gum Gum. And then... There we are. Wait for it. Wait for it. Is the trailer going to fly? Wait for it. Why the yellow means something specific. Orange, I still can't remember from the top of my head what orange means. It all means something. Is that it? They moved. In order to get away, you have to get rid of both. So. Evening, Matt. How's it going? If you're on a 3-month ban, you get another 3 months after that. And it would just keep going. But I don't know why you would keep going. Collapse sun. Well, I'm glad it's daytime. Nice. Was that the admin kicking them, I assume? Well, now that when they're going to return, they're going to still have that trailer. What's the command? There's no command. You'd find the name in the player list. You see how some of these names have flags next to them? That's the easiest way of doing it. Press a flag and it'll bring up this window here. And then click what they did and press send. Easy. Back in the day, I think it used to be a report. What happens after? What do you mean, what happens after? After your 3-month ban? And you get another 3-month ban. And then that will just last for another 3 months. That's it. If you then don't play or don't get banned for a very long time after that, to the point where the 3-month thing goes inactive, it won't count anymore. But given how long 3 months is, not many people do that. Whoever is, you can see them actively kicking these people. You'll have to watch this 24/7 to fully see everything that's going on. Soldier Wheel a month ago. Alex.
People arrive, hi people of.
Killua, thank you for the 75. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, for selling the wheel, do you have a controller? Console controller. You can use a controller. Second best for a wheel. Why did you sell it though? Thinking you weren't going to play anymore, and then you maybe got a bit of an itch to play it again? It's understandable. Keyboard is okay if you get your settings right. It's not the best. It's probably the worst, in fact. My real voice? This. I put things on top of my real voice to sound funny. Some people don't find it funny. But right now, the way I'm speaking right now is normal voice. No strange high pitch. No fake low pitch. Things like that. Completely normal. Pink Charlie was connected, but the air is not AFK anymore. Ooh, they're in dues, aren't they? Check online media. If it's a truck pick, put it in ETS2 media, not online media. Knows it. Well, hang on, wait. Corner of my eyes on it. You ran for 3 months. There's no help with that because it's locked in place. It's a history ban. Good job. Good job. If they're not AFK, where are they now then? Did they actually? They would be in this. Oh, no. Where'd they go? Would be nice to keep it? I guess. But then would you have to physically type out the reason? I don't think many people are going to want to do that. Oh, my motion blur effect is back. Strange phasing when someone's far away. That didn't happen on Sim 2. Not that I noticed. I just passed it. There was a pink one, but it only had one trailer. This. That's only one. Or am I blind? Oh, I am blind. Nah, there they are, yeah. Oh, that's what caused it? I don't think I might have that enabled, I don't know. Editing. That's not how you spell that. Remove. Trailer. I've left the capitals out, it's fine. Back to display. Yeah, you can use a controller. Controller is like second place down from a wheel. It's not as good as a wheel, but it still has the kind of slight sensitivity of a wheel. And force feedback, the vibration effect. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that's not going well. Stop horn kebab. They should. Horn spamming is very silly. The pain plugging in the wheel and pedals. True. I get that. True. There we go. Cargo's gone. Trailer as well, please. Let me just, look at that. Get rid of it. You're the best. I appreciate that. I blinked. Well, they're gone. No, they're not. Is that them? This be them, right? Where's the... Oh, there it is. No, there's not. That may not be the connection. Is that a hack? No. It was where the trailer configuration they had didn't fit in the boundary of the service. So it would have been in the fence. And then it glitched a bit. Because the configuration they have is not allowed. So I politely told them to remove it. And it did. Part of it. Welcome in. Cheating with ID 77. Yeah? God, that's busy. Admin, please sort it out, please. Are you sure? We're in Amsterdam now. Are they different? Oh, you were the one in front of them. Ah, that's clever. That's clever. So when they move. Bruce. For the train. Probably not there now. You have to be in a very specific spot to F7 and get to Brussels. It's in the way. Even Lille. Lille is a very thin slither. You have to be near. Check media? Yep. If it's in the correct channel now, I will. They're Swedish. No. Did anything I say sounded like... Give it a few more seconds, because there's two things I just saw. Okay. What did I say that sounded like it? I don't. Sadly, I don't. What was that? Outside Brussels. City of Bruxelles. Oh, this is dangerous. Don't do that. Scary. Imagine being overtaken at the same time on both sides. By some scary people with... both with double trailers. Only Tangs? Is that a clan name? I'm assuming copy and paste would work. Does it not work to copy paste? Should be able to paste it in the game. If you can't, then I don't think that's possible. Because I haven't seen any custom tags in the way that people do their names. You can set the name to be something because that's done on the website. I don't think you can do custom name tag. Irish and Northern Irish. Yeah, but you get what I mean. With the tag, I don't recall seeing that. Maybe it's because the font I use doesn't work with it. I don't know. So here we are. We're crossing over now. And splat. That's the first thing I saw. That was the first one. These different fonts. The most common I've seen in the name, the way they do it in the name, with the symbols in between as well. They were already on that side, so. Probably not indicating, though most of these modern trucks have an indicator so small you can't even see it anyway. Now, we look at this one. When they actually spawn it. Desync. That's way too close. If desync is involved in the bump, the distance between the people is still a lot, because they had to immediately start slowing down. Oh, that was badly done. Yeah, you thought you were going to yield, but don't slow down and merge out at the same time. You're supposed to keep the speed up. But if you can't complete it, slow down before the line. You know? It's dangerous. Again, good for slowing down, but then what was the rest of this for? How are they supposed to immediately react to that? Because they're confused by what you're doing. You're supposed to be yielding to them. You know? 2-in-1. Yeah, the small indicators you can't really tell. With the Volvo, I don't even know where it is on the Volvo. It's that little tiny bit there above the bottom of the light, I think. And then in the Scania, it's there, which if you're not really looking, you can't really tell. Too modern, too high-tech, you know? Media. That track is okay. It's a bit basic. The VAC. But if you like it, that's fine. The wheels, I don't think you've changed yet, have you? They don't look custom. Oh, the ping is because it was in the other channel. Right. I don't like pings. I check the pings to see where they were. Nice. Was there something else I was going to check? I forgot what it was now. Almost everyone on high ping. Yes. Well, I have high ping, so I think, yeah, looking at this list, I think people have... A lot of people have 100 plus ping, so please be careful. Yeah, the DM, I remember that. I haven't read that yet, so I'll remember to look at it later. As long as I know where the notification is, I can check it. And resolve it. Well, okay, I'll report this one instead. And then we've got another 2-in-1. Skip, 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 skip. Oh. That one. But why? I'm doing it again, you see. I've got the Stanley Parable stuff in my head. So I'm like, Stanley, what are you doing? Oh, heavens, no. The narrator is so good in that game. Some live moderating? It kind of is. I report... I was going to say replay. I report things so that I can double check the POV. Because you'll notice I play through things several times. It's technically real time. Because I'm making the report. That was good. And then they disappeared, you see. A strange one. Because they were previously stuck. Bumped into that one. And then bumped into this one. Miro, welcome in. How are you doing? And then the second... oh. Please don't tell me that was caused by these two. It's a bit too late. Damn it. Yeah, they're already there. Nice. Nice. It's the darker green one, I think. We're looking at. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Boom, like that. Person was not out of their lane yet. Oh. 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 Wow. Disgusting language there. Disgusting. Potty mouth, as they say. Ew. Teleport service, teleport and kick. Yes, that's what those two mean, yes. Yuck. I should have... No, I did do it, yeah. Okay. was gonna say I should have added that. There's the one that was previously stuck. It's very foggy. Foggy afternoon. It's the engine again. That engine sounds cool because it's crackly. It's the 560. Nice chatting, nice language, yes. I don't know why that benefits anyone. They just really easily let out their anger. Indeed, my winter car released. It's amazing how many people are telling me I've never played my summer car. But there are a lot of people in the community that are checking it out right now. So if you are one as well, GPD, enjoy it. It looks interesting, it's just not my thing for me to play. Me being the one that plays it. I don't know how to build cars. I don't know what I'm doing. The same music. Apparently it has bass boosted Russian music, which is great. Birmingham. How far are we going? Watching me struggle about it. I'd spend so long doing it that I would run beyond my normal time slot and then just be like, chat, what am I doing? You know, in the hunter stream I did the other week where it took 3 hours to find like 3 birds? Specifically 3 types of birds though, not 3 of any bird. Good lord. If I took that long, that would be, what am I doing? I thought that would be just overtaking just to, there we go. Just to get maybe 1 or 2 ahead, but no, that was the entire line. The whole thing. Hacker came using his fake lag. So is there someone in now? Because someone else said that there was a person near the train that's doing it. But he obviously relogs every now and then. So who is it? That was a terrible merge. By the way, I usually sound blocked. That's just how I sound every day. But I may sound a little bit more blocked because I've got a bit of dust up my nose. And that's not nice. Had the green light. Well, hang on a minute. That was at the start. That's like a side quest. That's different. The actual thing is over here. Just sniff harder. Oh, not a good idea, given that this is made of felt. And some of the fibers might... Ooh, some of the fibers might come off it. Hello, Camson. I see you. I see you. That might be server lag, because they both stuttered at the same time. No, we were doing a bit of you know, post-Christmas cleaning. Physics, maybe. ASMR. I wouldn't even know what to do. I just get the vague idea of like you're supposed to rub things on your mic and people like that. I don't have the auditory response for it, so I wouldn't know. I think that was it. The cars are getting a bit close, you know. Jason, I don't. That's an insult to me. He didn't even have a beard, did he? Is this the new meme now? Because you know how everyone has been Kirkifying as far as the trend goes? You put his face on literally onion, wasting water in the process. This is the other thing I was looking at. Bit on the wine? Probably. Bit on something. So now it's red. You should see it's red. Nice. See, if you took it properly, you might have been able to merge in your lane safely and not like that. Not like that. Don't do that. Beastonks, true. Get a VTuber model. Or do, because I don't have the money for that, do in the way that the burnt peanut does, and you just have one of those. What do people do on Omegle, where they have the potato, where it's just their eyes and their mouth that shows. In his case, it's the peanut. Do that. I'll just pick a random veg or something. No, not you, not you. But yeah, someone said train line. Something at the train, right? 2 people said it. Yeah, Annoying Orange was the original, yeah. Because he even went out of their way to color grade the teeth being orange as well. I need to change Skybox because that's quite... Come on, you're holding up all the traffic by proving a point here. Come on now. Please don't do that. Already reported. It's just there. Killua! Thank you for joining the Warriors. Enjoy, stay safe. If it's cold. An eggplant, yes. Is that my choice? Hello, Greta, long time no see. How are you doing? Can you get banned for driving over the limit? If you endanger someone else, you can't go over the limit anyway, unless you're cheating. But if you do anything dangerous at speed, then possibly. It may end badly for you. This is peak impatience. If someone is kicking and banning in real time, they may have already found this person and got to them. Though it would be funny if the one that was now blocking got something instead. Yeah, alright, we're moving. You're good? I don't know how long it's been, but... It's nice when people check back in every now and then. Yeah? From whatever they're doing. Oh, don't do that. Let me, Skybox, I had it, 6. Oh, there we go. That's nice. 2 years. Quite a bit is, you were not in the case of TMP, because the CD road is still there, but game-wise, quite a lot of content in 2 years. The map has expanded again. Good job. No. Server Sim 1, Simulation 1, the busiest server we have. Hello, Seafoam. Just like to sort of zoom out and just watch this. Maybe the other one? You've missed your chance now. You can't get out of that. Maybe the other one's watching? Family. Hello, Steed. How's Christmas? It was pretty good. Nothing extreme. How you doing, Gray? Did you get the things you wanted? All the presents you wanted? There we go. They got banned. Well done. Good job. Because if they kept going, they just hit this wall, and I don't think there's a bump. No, that won't work really. There's no good bump to get you over. That's all. Is that the same one? Because it's light green. I think that's what light green means. They're already there. Indeed you did. What kind of things did you get, if you want to share? Because someone said they got a full rig. A full driving rig. The GT Omega thingy. If someone disappears, in real time they get kicked or banned, yes. In a report, they don't disappear, because it's only a replay. But theoretically they would be gone. Every time you ban or kick someone, there's a balloon pop. What I really should do is that whenever I don't really know how to do it, but whenever the ban button is pressed, I need to have some effect or some, you know. Because it's not a hotkey, I can't measure it in that way.
Huh?
I just don't know. I wouldn't know how to do that. A bit of coding. Ban's a bit harsh. For that overtake, no. That's a justified one, because they're just continuing, and whenever they would plan on merging back, they'd be endangering people, because they don't care. Some of you try to report. Yeah, but they're not in-game anymore. So I guess the report is there. And it would be for what we just saw. Soundboard. No, I know how I would play the sound. I'm just thinking of how to trigger the sound. By actually pressing the button. Because if I would have it on my stream deck, I would have to remember if... Oh my god, when I ban more than one person? Overworking. We need to find an overworking mode where it's exactly 2.5 hours. Then we'll use that. That's quite good. This, well... It's kind of this messy thing where you were kind of in front, but you weren't really in the lane because you had to swerve due to someone else. That sort of strange thing. This is just a mess. There's better not be Keshax people, or one of the other... There are a few other larger Turkish creators now, where their audiences are possibly not the best. I see. I see. Your emotes are dead? Oh. Favorite streamer? Possibly. So we've got... Ignore these two. This one... cuts across and smacks that one. Go back a bit more. Pink. At least it's easier to see. Is it the CD? This is leading on to the CD, yes. Almost there. Pink and white. White just completely cuts across. 2 in 1. 3 in 1, if I freaks out that one. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Kind of an overtake, but it's just you're throwing yourself in front of someone else. Yeah. Hello, Apocalypse. Welcome in. Major ban. And then the one that I said to ignore. This one. Or this one. It's similar to the thing we just saw, where they kind of settled their differences, really, and then got wiped out by this one. They all have the same plan, and they're all trying to do the same thing at the same time, and it doesn't work. Don't all do the same thing. It's busy. Why is it so busy? Can I go back in time without giving you a flashbang? Yep, that's all right. Yeah, every time I drive, and when I go for a drive on the CD road, very rarely, this is the kind of stuff that happens behind me, and I miss it. No, that wasn't a flashbang, because it's roughly the same sky. You play? I do play as well, yes. I actually drive as well. Tomorrow, I'll be doing some driving, because I want to do the winter jobs. Most people that would be driving with me have probably done them by now, because they did them over Christmas. But I have not. So I still have mine left to do. What's this one? The yellow one. Which server? Sim 1. Simulation 1. I'll do some driving on Simulation 2. Gatic is a noob? Don't say that. He's alright. He's an okay driver. He might have had some silly things in the past, but I think he's alright. It's his fans that try and get on screen. Which is just dangerous. It's just bad. You did it solo. Well done. I mean, it doesn't really take you long. The jobs aren't that long. ATS. Yeah, I could try and do the same thing of trying to bundle Louisiana and Winterland, but it probably wouldn't work. Is this in, Oh, it is. We've been on here. Yeah, different colours for different things. There's another one. You have a ban for no reason. Well, please appeal it, because that doesn't mean much to me in the stream. Yeah, most are under 100. If you're very lucky, you'll be able to get one that's long enough for Nordic as well. Oh, he is streaming and they're following him. See, I thought so. I thought so. Hello, Zidge. How's it going? Well, they're going over it a bit. That's not hacking. That's not. Oh, hang on a minute. Is this all downhill? Is that why? Yes. Can you really pick up that much speed going downhill? Fair enough. Who cares? Yeah, this one's going uphill. And the top is about here. You at 200 going downhill? You at 154? God damn. God damn. Alright, a few more. Hello, Luke. How's it going? This is Euro Truck Sim 2. There is no multiplayer mod for Euro Truck Sim 1. And Euro Truck Sim 1 looks very old. Because it's from 2008. It's quite old. Chat! Calm down. Don't scream at me. I do want to find out, see if there are so many overworking that for every hour, there's one that is 1 second on the timestamp. We could make one as well. Original. Never played it. Never played it. Don't know if I want to. It's already been 10 years since that game. Maybe the 20-year anniversary in 2028. We'll play that game. Well, yes. Imagine Euro Truck Sim 3. For the meme, for the lore, we say that that is real life. Anyone that does real life truck driving and does POV videos, that is ETS 3. Because that's the natural progression of it, right? The game already looks good for the time, so you want to make it look realistic. Oh, that's creative. That's... I'll do +1 for the creativity of it, but that's quite funny. That's quite funny. I know a lot of people that would erupt with brain rot by seeing that. Positively. By the number. For the trend. For the trend, you know? The fact that you can see how far out it is. Still there. Ooh, the number. Ooh. They may not have enough... Well, no, they can have enough space to do the 9, can't they? Yeah. Yeah, getting an IRL job is easier 3. That's from Miss Annex. God damn it. Well, that's the first time I've seen it. Yeah. One of the edits? Oh, man. Is it using this because this is one of the longest grills to put it on? Is City's play code? No, I think it's for the meme. It has to be for the meme. Oh, they have one for 69. Good. Because that's funny. That's actually funny. Punishment for save editing. If it's found in-game, they can be teleported and asked to change it. Otherwise, you can get a permanent ban, but with the instruction to change it. So get rid of it and show that you've gotten rid of it, and then the band can be adjusted from there. Probably that age. Well, maybe. I don't think that's likely, though. No. 69 is only allowed past 10? Possibly. But the youngsters these days, they don't find that funny, do they? We find it funny. Who spoke again? The McQueen truck? People have tried. There are mods on the workshop as well for a McQueen skin. Ready for the drives? No, no. If I know a few people that, as I said, that are into it. I don't want to whisper their name. It might summon them telepathically. Telepathy going. It might summon them here. So no. But I know who. Oh, the 69 one. Well, yeah, that'd be funny. Every time I have the ID of 69 or I see the number 69 somewhere, I do that. I say that. This new one, they do the same thing, but it's a different number. Save it, Itsy, exactly. That's, I mean, well, you know. They went around a roundabout one. Ran a roundabout. There. Way to fix your chocolate without playing. Your message didn't show in my combined thing. You can do /fix, but there's a cooldown for it. Just saw the channel. Every now and then I check to see if there's anything I would want. But no, just I'm not interested in it now. Not too bothered by it. Not interested. It's creative. You can layer up the lights and have a few grills, because I think they have the big lights and then the tiny little ones in the middle of it, and they can layer those together. 21. Have you seen that repeated meme where it's Jay Schlatt absolutely losing his mind over the 21 meme? He says it and he just can't breathe due to his own laughter. That's funny. That's funny. Helps to have a funny laugh. Would be nice if I had a funny laugh. Yeah. But I don't laugh. No, I'm very serious. Anytime I do laugh, it's that kind of, there's no sound. It'd be just breathy. Just a breathy laugh. If anyone here has a really good chuckle laugh, good. You're watching. Hopefully you're not driving and watching. I see you. I see you in the chat. Please focus. Possibly level 200k. If you give yourself an enormous amount of XP, yes. I don't know if there's a maximum. Why did you merge so close? You both deserve that. Yeah, you both deserve that. Yeah. Do you see that? Try to get revenge by going in front and then got squished. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Is there a way to change the install directory? Yes, you can change where your game is installed. I don't know if you can... It should link to somewhere else, because people don't have it on their C drive. They can put it on different drives. This is live. This is real time. Because we're about to end. We've done plenty today. Tomorrow is driving. So... hopefully more chill than this. Let's go off into the sunset. AK, fine, all right then. You waited for that. You cheeky person. After this, I'll go off into the sunset again. Hang on. I skip back. It was one time. Super Mouse, how you doing? Welcome back. Beacons flashing. They are strobe beacons, I think. Strobes. You don't. I skipped back. You didn't miss anything because they didn't move yet. Long time indeed. You checked in a couple of years ago, I think. Some people have a very lengthy check-in. Some people check in only when they sell. which is dedication. Hasn't it left and joined? Welcome back. Holy. Holy indeed. Praise be. You hear the sound dying out? Because my game clearly can't play that many sounds at once. But also doing just vroom, vroom. Oh, it was this one. That's the one I just saw. Well, we've already seen this scenario. But I didn't do anything about it because I said deserved. It's the same, unless they do something else later. Okay. Now they're doing a bit more. Explain what's happening. Players on this server, every moving vehicle is a person, can report each other for bad things they do, like what you just saw this car do. We, not in French, then review it and say, yes, this report shows this person has done something bad, so I will punish for it. The snow mod is usable on the map. You can download the snow mod, yes. The frosty winter mod. We have to watch this one all the way through first. Stability to 0. That's dangerous. Don't do that. Okay, we're done. Why would you do that? So they already did this. This is me skimming through it. So it's a replay, not a video, so to speak. I make a video from it. So remember that. Then there's this, where admittedly people are changing lanes badly, but they are cutting in front. And then they pull over for a bit. And then when they leave again, they immediately cut someone else off. Giraffe, 7 stream streak. 1 week. I don't know what my longest stream streak is in other people's chats at the moment. I think I'm approaching a month in someone's. Finally, that feature is becoming usable in all channels. Do I get the other one? I mean, if you ban one, you got to ban the other. I was going to say maybe it'd be a deserved. This one. Which server? This is 1. Simulation 1. Like that. Like that was already a good start. Was that for revenge? Was it? You did start swerving to the right there. This is where half-time speed would be very necessary. You look at their wheel. But they hit the barrier. They clipped against the barrier first, so they had to move to the right to get away from it. So, only the car. Car did more. You happy with that now? Stanley? Stanley was unamused. People are angry in the Discord? Ah, of course they are. Got some love going on down here. I'll leave them to it. Anyway, sunset. Fly off into the sunset over here. Lovely. Not angry, it's ragey. Ragey, true. Well, it's basically the same. It's just angry. 9. Spoonie's there as well. Right. Big fan. Bit lag. I'm glad things didn't break because I was nervous with updating OBS just to see if, because you know, last time I did that, it didn't like it. So. How do you become a mod? You can apply for it, but it's not open at the moment. When it is open to apply for, I will tell you about it. Because I know a lot of people watch these streams. Because one, they find it entertaining, which is good. 2, they also want to do the same thing. And there's probably a few other reasons, but you know, they like it for that reason. That's pretty good. Visors, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Where will you be driving? There's no specific place I want to drive to, but I want to do more of the Winterland jobs. So we'll be going to and from Winterland, various other places. Where's Silver? He's in the Discord server. Flower. He's in the Discord server. You can interact with him there. He's pops in the stream every once in a while. He's busy. Proof kicks. There wouldn't be much for that, I think. For kicks, because it's just a kick. But yeah, I understand how sometimes you can be confused if you get a kick, or you at the time weren't to know it would be like if you were the wrong person that got kicked, you'd be like, well, what the hell? Why did I get kicked for that? And then you'd be confused. I get that. Flower? No. Not that kind of flower. So, Dark, 16 months. Welcome back. I appreciate all the people that have rejoined, because of course we've been gone for about a week and a bit. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. What was there in the chat? Silver, one of my mods on the purple platform, but everyone should join it as well. All the links, all the socials are the same name. If you search the name of the platform you're watching on right now, username, you'll find it on the others as well. On TikTok, there is also link in bio, link in park. On the purple one, there is all of that just got posted. In the red one, it's in the description, and in the green one, a bit of both, I think. It's kind of long text. Oh, you were the one that sent that? The message about warning about some other account or something. Is that the one that you sent? Or what? Wrong kick's okay, but wrong ban's annoying. Yes, I understand the wrong ban, yes. Yeah, what about the account? Just for that type of thing, just watch, be skeptical of everything online. You have to now. Beforehand, people thought that was being very silly to do that. Like, oh, come on, it's fine, you know me. But now, don't trust anyone, eh? Don't click sketchy links. Don't download something. If a friend tells you to try out their game, no. No, I'm not doing that. Don't care. Not doing it, no. Because if something is also too good to be true, if you're going to get some money for something, if someone tells you, you know, I can give you 20k if you give me $200 dollars. No. Where's that coming from? No. Just avoid everything. Be skeptical of everything. Don't accept random friend requests. Don't interact with things you don't know what they are. Send me a perfectly safe one. Thanks, man. Yes. And then when I run that exe, it's going to put something in my Windows directory that's named like some generic application that I think, oh, it's fine. It's already there. But then it's going to be monitoring everything I look at. And I don't want that. What editing app? DaVinci Resolve. Very good program. Money first. I used to use Premiere Pro for a bit. It's okay. I'm now completely fine with DaVinci. DaVinci is my preferred program of choice. But driving tomorrow, roughly the same time. Hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. Go and watch any videos you haven't seen yet, especially mine. Any streamers you want to go and interact with, go for it. Because I'm sure a lot of them will be streaming over midnight. No, antiviruses may not. Some of them do, some of them may not. Some also have browser things where if you go to a dodgy site, it will tell you that first, which is good. But if you don't know what it is, don't download it. If you're curious, do a bit of research. Look up the name of the file, .exe, and someone may have already commented on it. Don't do it. Don't immediately click links. Don't do it. If you're unsure of how a website is also spelled, I've seen people where they do different versions of the Discord site. If you're not sure about it, type it in yourself. Go to the website yourself, not by someone else's link. As your file's getting removed? Yeah, it depends. Most of them clearly go undiscovered, so that's how they work so well. Please be careful online, god damn it. But yeah, there's nothing else to add for that. Won't rain out this time. Though there are a handful of people I usually say hello to anyway. Whenever a friend is on, I send you to a friend. At my time of streaming, there aren't too many on, because usually they stream during my day, and then if they're still on when they shouldn't be, then I rate them. So, what are you starting modding? Yes, I've been streaming modding for 2 hours. We've been doing modding. Setup video. I did a long time ago, but it needs changing. But in my announcement on Discord, where I was doing a little summary of like Merry Christmas and such, the very last line of that refers to something interesting. It might be something interesting soon. Who knows what it is, but interesting. Might be something interesting. So you have to stay tuned for that. But yes. You've been here a while? I'm glad you have. I appreciate those that have lurked around. Again, even if you have been lurking, lurkers are the backbone of streaming. That's what people say. Silly long trailers. Most people don't know what they're doing with them. I would recommend not using them. And a lot of them, as one we've seen today, also don't connect properly. Make sure your trailers connect, goddammit. What happened to just using a standard normal trailer? What's wrong with that? Too much to ask. Too much to ask. This song's fine. Local modding is okay as long as it doesn't replace a main component of your vehicle. Most of them are known as hookups, where they go on front of something else. That's okay. Depends on what it is. Don't go too extreme. People do custom interiors. Could be okay as well. Maybe ask a friend to check what they see. That could be a good idea. Alright. Have a flow. Why says report? Upload report with correct evidence, even though you report the same instant the player is guilty. What do you mean with correct evidence? You can have several people in the same video, but you could have one report per player that you're reporting, if that's what you mean. What's the stream, Julian? I'm about to wrap up, so now if you're in the middle of driving, focus on the driving. You shouldn't be messaging and driving anyway. You can be listening. Think of it like a podcast. That's fine. Ghosty. Probably. There are so many names of people that are joining and leaving all the time. I don't know who people are anymore. I don't know. There's too many people. Whoever they are, check on the website. If their name is red, then yes. That's how you do it. Luke Quickman. Right. This song will be fine. Only the purple platform here is anyway. But if blue is event team. All of the things are there. No, different Ghosty. Ghosty is a cheese software, yes. It's a silly one. But not that one. Big fan. Have a good rest of your day, evening, afternoon, whatever it might be. Driving tomorrow. Be there. Big fan.